What is your take on the Conor McGregor Dustin Poirier fight? Like, how do you see this fight going this time around?
I like them both, man. As fighters, I think to me they're both southpaws too. So I took a lot from both those guys. I love the way it goes. Dustin's tendency to block left hands is that high wedge block,
Mm-hmm.
the stonewall or whatever you want to call it. We call it wedge blocks, but this is not a great way to block left hands. I found that out firsthand, So if he makes the proper adjustment, like the last fight too, he kind of ended up blocking it, making the adjustment, but it was more of a forced
Right,
adjustment.
right.
But now he's so matured that I think that he's going to address the left hand in a much better way. And 55 Dustin is a much different beast from 45
Yeah.
Dustin. So I think this is going to be really interesting. And with Dustin being a right-handed southpaw, it's really a match of distance with that lead hook versus McGregor's left hand.
Right.
So I think it depends on the range. If Dustin forces a little bit closer, you know that old saying, straights beat hooks?
Yep.
I don't think that's
It's
not
different there.
necessarily true. It depends on the range. Inside,
Yeah.
hooks beat straight. So I think it's going to depend on who controls the range. Are we going to be tight range boxing or distance boxing? It's difficult to close the gap on McGregor. There's a minefield there trying to get close to him. So I can see Dustin probably trying to grapple early, get some blood in the shoulders, close the gap, and create a tighter punching range. With McGregor doing what McGregor does, man, crazy kicks from the outside and then darting in with that left hand of death. So
Yep.
I think it's going to be really interesting. I love Dustin as a person, so it would be really nice to see him get his due.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a good guy.
but if I had to bet on it, I mean, I wouldn't be putting any money down on that one. It's pretty tough to call. But
Yeah.
yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice to see Poirier get his due. I really like that guy and what he does outside the ring. Unfortunately, being a good person doesn't make much of a difference
Yeah.
in the cage. What you are as a person is not. It's not what gets the job done. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.